Standing here last year, I shared with you a story of American genius and possibilities. I ran for president to fundamentally change things, to make sure our economy works for everyone, so we can all feel that pride in what we do. To build an economy from the bottom up and the middle out, not from the top down. We made real progress together. And together, we did what America always does at our best. We led. Our strength is not just the example of our power, but the power of our example. Let's remember the world's watching. Democracies of the world will stand guard over freedom today, tomorrow, and forever. And those who bet against America are learning how wrong they are. It's never, ever been a good bet to bet against America. Never. We're not finished yet by any stretch of the imagination.
That was Joe Biden, one of his ad campaigns that he had posted on December 29th. I wonder why they don't show Joe Biden, selling secrets, the videos of Joe Biden falling down the stairs or up the stairs or on a bike. They don't show Joe Biden sleeping while discussing the wildfires in Lahaina. No, they don't show the video of Joe Biden arriving in Maui to be booed relentlessly. They don't show Joe Biden admitting that he has gotten rid of a special prosecutor in Ukraine that was investigating Burisma, the company that his son Hunter was a board member of. He doesn't show the video of him saying that he's been busy selling national secrets. He hasn't shown a video of how he promised that Donald Trump will not be president. He doesn't show the video where, he's looking at his watch while trying to honor fallen service members. He doesn't show the video of him calling half of America terrorists. I'm over here going, wait, what? There's a new ad campaign that Joe Biden has posted, I think just today, where he calls America, half of America. This was yesterday. Of course, he's going to capitalize on the whole insurrection thing because it's a narrative that his side has pushed. I just got done watching January 6th from Epic Times. It was a great movie. It was very insightful. A lot of people sitting in prison to this day without charges, being held as political prisoners. It was very eye-opening. Very crazy that this was allowed to happen. And it's very crazy that you could literally look at half of a country who doesn't agree with you politically and call them domestic terrorists or the enemy. So I have the newest ad campaign for Joe Biden. The last one I showed you was from December 29th. I really do have to discuss and rebuke that he's talking about how great our economy is. I'm sorry, but no, Americans are spending an estimated $900 more per month for basic necessities than they were with Donald Trump in office. $900 extra a month. If that's not the government trying to, drain your savings, I don't know what else is. Anyways, when you get time, guys, if you are subscribed to the Epic Times, please do. They have an app and everything. They're running a special, I believe. They're not sponsored. They're not a sponsor. I'm not affiliated with Epic, but Roman and the rest of the crew at Epic Times, it gives you unbiased news. They give you the truth and they're not afraid to post the truth. But if you have a chance to watch that January 6th movie, I highly recommend it. It's very sad, to say the least. It's very sad that any political party could look at the opposing side and their supporters and say, you're the enemy, you're terrorist because you're a patriot. Wow. I never thought I'd live to see the day that we have Americans who love America being called domestic terrorists. You know, I literally cannot believe that our federal government, the FBI especially, was instructed under the Biden administration to not focus on child exploitation imagery and all sorts of child, sexual abuse crimes. They were told not to focus on that and to focus on wrangling up a bunch of patriots who were led into the Capitol, corralled in like a bunch of cattle. I never thought I'd live to see the day. I never thought I'd live to see the day where people who weren't even there are sitting in prison for 22 years, yet nobody in Antifa or BLM is behind bars. There was no freedom funds created to bond out the political prisoners of January 6th. I don't see Trump looking at a camera and saying, all of you Biden supporters are absolute terrorists. I mean, it's not too far-fetched from the truth. The FBI isn't investigating Antifa or BLM because they say it's an idea. Antifa's not real. Well, why? How can an idea form a bunch of Twitter accounts? How could they, descend on cities and tear them down and burn them to the ground? I don't know if you guys remember when Trump was in office, Antifa had a riot where Trump had to be escorted away from the White House through the tunnel systems because they were burning churches down. They burned down the Episcopal Church. Did the FBI investigate that? Or how about the person that planted the pipe bombs? No. Did the FBI, did they investigate the storming of the Capitol and the Nashville Capitol building right after the trans shooter was identified? Nope. Did the FBI investigate Antifa when they burned all of America down? Half of the country? Nope. Does the FBI get involved with anything else right now? No, they were instructed not to. They were instructed that we are solely focused on domestic terrorists, patriots. I'm over here going, wow. And what really sucks is we have FISA and CISA, and CISA is developed by the Department of Homeland Security to spy on Americans. It's not bad enough we already had the Patriot Act that enacted that, but what the FISA or CISA is the cyber, that's how Alejandro Mayorkas and the Department of Homeland Security, that's how they identify domestic terrorists, right? That's the misinformation, disinformation highway, the super highway, and they determine what's misinformation and disinformation. Now, FISA was the tying up of the loose ends that the Patriot Act kind of, basically FISA was created to attack free speech, the First Amendment of our Constitution. Republicans and Democrats both voted on it. And I'm over here going, y'all should be ashamed of yourself. I'm going to run for office as soon as I can because I'm sick and tired of this. All right, you guys, I want to play this new ad. For a long time, we've told ourselves that American democracy is guaranteed, but it's not. Each and every one of us has to defend it, protect it, and stand up for it. That's what we were doing on January 6th. And leading up to that, we were standing up for our right to vote for whomever we want. That is a democracy where we vote for whomever we want. Yet we have states like Colorado and Maine taking it upon themselves. Very liberal people, not Trump supporters, by the way. Show me one Trump supporter where the Secretary of State is a Trump supporter that they're taking him off or Biden off the ballot. Show me one. You can't. This is the latest ad from Joe Biden. I can't even say president because he is not fit to be president. He's not even fit to run the errands of the president, as he can't even walk. And what I found remarkably disturbing about that last video is the world is watching. Yeah, we know the world is watching, especially when you single-handedly admitted to blowing up the Nord Stream pipeline, Joe Biden. I don't wear this lovely FJB for nothing. I got this from the Trump Diamond Jewelry Company. You can go ahead and visit them if you'd like for your own. This is genuine diamond. It cost me around $150. Well, actually, my friend Ross actually helped me with that. So thank you, Ross. He's one of my Patreons, you guys. I have been demonetized too. So my donation links to help this channel keep going and my Patreon is listed in the description of my video. All right, let's play the latest from Joe Biden and see just how full of...
Who are we? What do we stand for? What do we believe? What will we do to maintain our democracy? Will we not hide from history, but make history? Will we put partisanship aside, put country first?
Ha!
I say we must. Democracy is a choice. It's a choice we make. To choose union over disunion, progress over chaos, validity, truth over lies.
All right, so let's back that up just a tad bit, right? Let's back that up. It's habit. America first. Where did you put America first? Every policy that Donald Trump did that put America and Americans first, you undid on your first day in office. You spent your first few days in office undoing every America first policy that was put in place by Donald Trump. Some of them you undid them and then redid them and then took credit for, like the capping of the insulin at 35. Trump did that first. You took Title 42 and said, oh, we don't need a strong border. That is putting America last. Every policy that you have enacted, somebody told you to do it. Everyone is putting America and Americans last. The high interest rate, the record high inflation that is draining all of our savings accounts, the open border. What more? What the summer of love that you say nothing about, is that not the chaos you just spoke of when you and your Democrat constituents were egging on the rioters? Come on, Joe. That's enough. I have to call this out because I just feel like he is a sham. He's a puppet.
To choose union over disunion, progress over chaos, validity, truth over lies. A choice to remember history, not erase it, no matter how hard it is that people try to sometimes erase it.
Well, like your Democrats, the Antifa and BLM and your supporters who are ripping down monuments. What just happened at Arlington National Cemetery where you desecrated the graves of veterans? Because the statue is so offensive. You're literally erasing history. So everything you're saying here, I can debunk. And I am no expert. I don't have a doctorate. I don't have an honorary doctorate like your wife does, who was the babysitter. Come on, Joe. You know, people need to start calling him out for being the liar that he is, or else we're doomed.
Equality and democracy are the rock upon which this nation is built.
Ooh, he looks very Hitler-esque in that one. Remember that speech? That red, ominous background? I mean, let me blow it up for you guys to see. I mean, this is very, very Hitler-esque. Sorry, not sorry, Joe. Who are you trying to be? I just feel like he's full of crap.
Built. They're how we became the greatest nation on earth.
No, China is now. Thank you, Joe.
For more than 2 centuries, America has been a beacon to the world.
And now they're not. Now China leads. They have the best economy in everything because of you, because of your buddies, whoever is pulling your puppet strings. America is not the best anymore because of your policies, because of your liberal policies, your progressive left policies that put America last every time. Small business owners are suffering.
patriotism, liberty, justice for all, hope, possibilities. We are still at our core a democracy. For a long time,
We're a
we told
constitutional
ourselves that
republic.
American democracy is guaranteed.
But you're literally saying that it's okay that Trump is taken off the ballot unconstitutionally, and you're literally labeling him as an insurrectionist when he hasn't even been charged with such, because he can't be charged because y'all banned his Twitter account. Get out of here, Joe. We live in a constitutional republic, and you and your progressive left Democrats are absolutely trying to say that we are a democracy. Yeah, a democracy means we can one person, one vote. Not, oh, let's do a bunch of mail-in ballots and ballot harvesting and now giving illegal aliens the right to vote. Are you kidding me? No, this is not a democracy. This is a constitutional republic. And guess what? You saying the word patriotism is hysterical and very ironic, because you literally looked at the patriots that went to the Capitol to question the very stolen election, allegedly YouTube, allegedly stolen election, and you're calling them terrorists. Get out of here.
But it's not. We have to defend it, protect it, stand up for it. Each and every one of us. I'm asking our nation to come together, unite behind the single purpose of defending our democracy regardless of your ideology.
We are going to defend our constitutional republic no matter what you say, Joe Biden. You know, the relentless attacks on Donald Trump, the twice impeached, right? For what? What did he do to be impeached? Oh, because you didn't like him because he can't be bought? Was it because he donated his entire presidential salary? Was it because he lost money being president? He's the only president in modern day history to do so. Donald Trump donated his salary to help veterans and to aid in the stop of human trafficking and to assist human trafficking victims. I mean, for the man who literally opened up our border wide for human trafficking to thrive, I guess you would see Donald Trump as a threat, huh? To label him as an insurrectionist when he literally told people to peacefully go home. I think I do have that video. You guys, I hope that you would literally, I hope that you would say, I could see through this bullshit. Because that's exactly what this was, is what he posted with bullshit. Donald Trump, he had a really great meeting yesterday. He had a real great meeting yesterday with the Iowa caucus. And I'm very jealous that I'm not an Iowan, because the Iowa caucus, you know what it does? You vote on paper ballots and they count them right in front of you to see if Donald Trump makes it. Why can't we have paper ballots again? If you think that was a free, fair election, what we just had in 2020, then you should have no problem with going the old school route of paper ballots only. American citizens only with birth certificate, driver's license, whatever state ID that you have. You have to be a registered voter. You have to vote on election day on paper ballots. What's the problem? If you are in favor of a free, fair election, you would be wanting paper ballots again. Because I'll tell you what, I don't think that we should deal with that. All right, so Donald Trump did post a video on January 7th, and I want to show it to you guys. Well, actually, now you guys you've already seen it. Trending on Twitter right now is Dementia Hitler, and you would be shocked at who is at the forefront. Dementia Hitler. Biden trending is triggering the shit out of left-wing extremist trolls it's hitting their cognitive dissonance hard. Their TDS. Their TDS. So this is literally trending right now. Wow, Jill, what a good babysitter you are. Literally. I love Noah here. The government's latest power move, Pennsylvania state troopers storming an organic farm, privately selling organic food. Wow. Now, if you're not familiar with Grassroots Army on YouTube, please follow. That is one of the best channels ever. Love Noah's channel. You guys, President Trump donated, and well, he didn't donate, but he literally got farmers billions of dollars, especially in Iowa. So we have a pro-farmer president, and we have a president who not only is instructing the Department of Justice, the FBI, to not only target patriots, school board mothers the mothers that go to the school boards, pastors, the Catholic Church, when he says he's a proud Catholic, which doesn't make any damn sense. And now they're attacking farmers. Well, China does own a lot of farmland now. So, I mean, let's see what Noah has to say, you guys. Let's see what he has to say. I'm sure it's very good, because it always is.
It's important to understand that if this is happening in other states, then it's bound to happen in your state.
Better now.
Information is power.
I'm here in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, looking inside the window into Amos Miller's farm store operation here. We have multiple state troopers inside. We have coolers there on the ground that have been filled with products from Amos Miller's operation. We have multiple people in there. They've been inside Amos Miller's building here for hours, not allowing media in, searching the premises. I was told by one of the troopers that they are executing a search warrant, and I was instructed that I cannot be inside. Again, if you followed Amos Miller in the past, you know that he's a local farmer here in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, who provides organic products to his private buying club. People voluntarily choose to buy from him. I actually just spoke with a customer who came several hours today to purchase products. He's been a customer for 20 years.
What?
Never been sick. Never gotten sick, I should say, from Amos Miller's products. And here you have these two men coming over, pointing to these coolers. Again, these coolers have at least been partially filled with products from Amos Miller's store. It looks like they will be hauled off. You have these tyrants coming in and searching. And here's the problem with, you have these state troopers and these other, I'm assuming they work for the Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture. These people are at the heart of our tyranny problem in America. They'll tell you, I'm sure, I'm just doing my job. I'm just doing what I was told. State trooper will say, I'm just doing my job. This is the problem we have in America. As long as there are people like this who will execute, who will follow the orders of the tyrants, the bureaucratic tyrants at the top, say, go do this, raid this man's farm, take his products away. As long as we have, quote unquote, regular, ordinary people like this, the people you see right in this video, as long as we have people like this who will enforce these man-made edicts, we will continue to have tyranny in America. And that's what we're seeing right here. The Amos Miller case has been an ongoing example of tyranny, of man-made law, and just an abandonment of justice. This is not justice. What you see here is not justice. Amos Miller has not broken the law of God. There's no victim here bringing a charge against Amos. Where's the victim? Where's the victim that is coming to the magistrate and saying, Amos Miller has wronged me?
There is none.
And I would like him to make restitution. You're not seeing that. That's never been the case here with Amos Miller. It's always been the government wanting their share, playing the nanny, acting as the nanny, and trying to control. And the last thing these guys want is someone like Amos Miller to be successful, because he represents the opposite of the nanny state that they want to enforce upon us. So stay tuned. We'll have more here. It looks like they might be getting ready to leave.
Okay, so the state troopers in Pennsylvania, I don't know how you sleep at night. And he's right. As long as we have people like this in the state troopers, in the police departments, in the FBI, in the CIA, and whatever alphabet agency that they represent, as long as we have those people that are willing to do the grunt work of those bureaucrats saying, raid these people's farms, it's going to keep happening. And this is tyranny. This is big government, that nanny state. These people with Antifa, like literally, they are, oh, we're anarchists, but you're literally doing the job of big government, and what you are pushing, these progressive leftist policies, that is big government, a nanny state. They're not just going to babysit you here and there. They're going to control your entire being. And by raiding this man's farm, the USDA, the USDA and the Department of Agriculture, really you're attacking small businesses, small farmers like this? What the hell is going on here in America? This is not America. This is fascism. This is what fascism is. And the USDA and the Department of Agriculture, they literally said that, oh, guess what? These restaurants they passed laws. The USDA especially passed the law, and the FDA also passed a law just not a couple months ago saying that restaurants, whether you don't know if they're fast food, I have banned fast food from my home completely. I shop at Amish farms. That's it. And Amos Miller sounds very Amish to me. I buy his farm free range chicken eggs. I buy the meats, the milk, everything from the Amish. And it sounds like Amos Miller, that is an Amishman or Mennonite. And you're going to start raiding these small businesses. Why? But anyways, getting back to the USDA and the FDA passing a law saying that these restaurants, no matter who they are, they can serve you meat that has been made in a vat, that is engineered in a lab in big vats. They can serve you this and not even tell you that it's not real meat. This is an agenda. This is an absolute globalist totalitarianism agenda to take down the farmers, to micromanage every American citizen. And if you don't stand up for your rights, this is the kind of shit that's going to keep happening. America, you better wake up. That is not democracy. That is fascism and totalitarianism at its finest. And if we don't wake up and start standing up at our local levels, you need to join your city council. You need to build yourself up and go to your House of Representatives, make it to Congress. Because if we don't get rid of these tyrants, guess what's going to happen? Complete totalitarianism, complete communism, complete fascism. And it's so funny that the left is constantly, oh, we're anti-fascist. But are you? Because Winston Churchill famously once said, the fascists of the future will call themselves anti-fascists. Well, this seems to be true anymore. I don't know if there's anything left in this video. I'm going to press play, though. There's about 6 seconds left or something. Oh, it's the Grassroots Army logo. Again, go subscribe to Noah on the Grassroots Army. He's a phenomenal channel. Wolves in Finance is another great channel where you will find the truth. And I'm sick and tired of, we have a leader or so-called leader literally just causing all kinds of chaos and calling half of America terrorists and the enemy. Are you kidding me? Where do you see Donald Trump doing that? You don't. And I feel like this, we need to start acting like them, because they're bully. That's how they do it. They bully their way. And it's ever so clear now that this globalist agenda, it has Americans last. They're destroying everything that America stands for because they hate America. They want a new world order. They want complete and total and utter control. And we ain't going to let it happen. Thank you guys for joining me, you guys. I really do appreciate it. I have been demonetized, so my donation links are in the description of the video. So will my Patreon. Please head over there to support the channel so I can keep going. You guys, totalitarianism is why. When you speak out against a World Economic Forum agenda, when Google is literally a partner with the WEF, that's what happens. but I'm not going to stop because I love my country and I love the people in it. And I love being a patriot. And I will never, ever be sorry for pledging allegiance to my country that I love, that I was born in. That is my inalienable rights, my God given rights. Our freedom of speech is under attack every day. Due process is under attack with the political prisoners of January 6th. And if we don't get a president in there willing to stand up against the tyranny, guess what? We will fall. It'll be like the Soviet Union all over again. I love you guys. My name is Just Jen. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. Make sure you leave your comments down below. Flood the algorithms with some USA flags, some American flags that offend them. If they're offended by American flags and they're American, they don't need to be here. Go on, leave. Anyways, I love you all, and I won't stop. I won't stop with the truth. They just don't know me. I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Make sure today that you check out, if you're watching this video in the future, make sure you check out my podcast with Tara Rodas, the HHS whistleblower that blew the whistle on human trafficking of unaccompanied minor children at our southern border. That's going to be pretty insightful. That happens today at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be streaming it simultaneously live on YouTube, Rumble, and X, formerly known as Twitter. All right, guys, all of my socials are also in the links down below. And also, you guys, I am an affiliate with a few things. I'll put my affiliate links down in the description. General Flynn, Blackout Coffee, and My Pillow. I am affiliated with them. I will get my promo codes put in the description of my video. There, you get a discount on General Mike Flynn's books or coffee cups. You'll get some Blackout Coffee at a discounted rate, and you'll get a huge discount from My Pillow products, which I stand fully by. I own the Giza Dream sheets, and they are like a dream. I'm one of those people that literally own some high thread count sheets that are like $500, and they don't compare to my Pillow Giza Dream sheets. They just don't. And My Pillow, if you buy a My Pillow pillow, literally, and you don't fall asleep right away, you didn't get the bootleg. All right, guys, I love you very much. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another, and never apologize for being patriotic, because I know I won't. See you guys. Thank you for joining me. Have a good day now.